It's time for another Laundro chat, and in this video, I'm answering questions about how to get rid of urine smells and cooking odors out of clothing. Keep watching. Welcome to This and That with Denise Jordan. I teach women how to make wise home health and beauty decisions so there's less chaos in their homes, they lead healthier lives, and they feel beautiful from the inside out. And in today's Laundro chat, I'm answering questions about how to get the stink out. But before we jump into that, if you're new to my channel and you want to know more about running a household, cooking, cleaning, laundry, planning, and health and beauty, then subscribe. Because I do videos about things like this all the time. But definitely check out the show notes and the links below because I'll put information there about all the products I'm using in today's video. So let's get into it. I've been taking the Paracel challenge, so I've been in the laundry lab all week, and I wanted to see how Paracel worked on baby clothes. So my niece Chrissy was kind enough to let me wash some of her baby ZZ's clothes. She just happened to have a hamper full, and I was glad to take it off her hands. I did do a video of me washing those clothes, and by the time this one goes up, you probably have already seen that. But just in case you missed it, I'll link it below. Anyway, since I had all these baby clothes to fold, I thought this was a great time to do a laundry chat. So, let's get it started. There were just so many cute, adorable little clothes. Look at these little tiny pants. I tell you, each outfit was cuter than the last one. And I didn't want to just stuff them all back in the hamper that way, so I felt like I really did need to fold them before I returned them. She's going to be stopping by to pick them up today. So these were the darks, and I wonder what went with that. I think this is one little outfit. Look how cute that is. Just look at that. I forgot how cute and how tiny baby clothes were. I can kind of see why some moms would just get a little bit frustrated trying to fold all of these because they're just so little and there's so many of them. You have to have so many clothes for little ones. Isn't this adorable? Obviously, somebody loves Minnie Mouse because she's got quite a few little Minnie Mouse outfits. Well, let's catch up with me before I get started on the Q&A. First of all, I have had a struggle with my computer. I took it to the shop because it was acting a little wonky. And not only did they keep it, they were going to keep it for a week. So let's see. There are so many different little pants. Yeah, I think these go together. So many different shades of pink, of blue, and Cookie Monster. And this child must have 50,000 pajamas. Anyway, I took my computer to the shop, to Best Buy. That's where I always take it. And not only did they keep it, but they're keeping it. But not only did they keep it, but they kept it for a week, which meant I was not able to do any editing of video that week. Now, I do have a laptop, a desktop, an iPad, a Kindle, and a smartphone. But I only do editing on my desktop. So I thought I would try to do some editing with my laptop, and the software just was just odd, and I just wasn't able to sort it out. So I thought, okay, I won't do any video this week, any editing this week, but what I will try to do is shoot some video ahead so that I can hit the ground running when I get it back. So this will be one of those. So this will be one of those that'll be in the can, and then when I get my computer back, I can start doing some editing. Clouds and clouds. So I took it in on a Saturday, and I won't be getting it back until Friday. And I just really felt it, 6s and 7s. I was like, well, what am I going to do without my computer for a whole week? So like I said, I do have a laptop and an iPad, so I was able to take care of other technology issues, bill paying online and that kind of thing, but no video editing. See, look at this. More Minnie Mouse. And then here's another little Minnie Mouse. And she looks so cute when she wears her Minnie Mouse outfits. Laundry challenge number 1 comes from a woman who is taking care of her elderly mother. She said she has a problem with urine odor in bedding and on clothing. And urine odor is a pretty common problem because there's moms also who have children who are bedwetters, and so they struggle with the same issue. So it's pretty common. The simplest and easiest way is with cold water and vinegar. What you would do is run the wash full of cold water, add a cup of white vinegar, and put the clothes in and just run it through for a cycle. Don't add any laundry detergent at that time, just run it through the wash. And then once that cycle finishes, then you would rewash it, only this time you would add your laundry detergent, your fabric softener, or whatever it is that you choose to use with that. Oh, here's a top of this. One thing with me folding these baby clothes for the first time is I don't always know what goes with what. So I'm trying to get a good idea as to what goes with what by what colors they are, but some of these little pinks and blues are just so close. Now some people like to add a half a cup of white vinegar to the wash water or to the final rinse water. That helps to get the urine odor out as well. I like how nice and clean they all are. I got all the stains out. There's no odor. They smell wonderful, but all of the little stains, the food stains, came right out. So I am really pleased with that. In case you don't know, well, I mentioned earlier that I'm taking the Parasol Challenge, and one of the things that I wanted to try this out on was the baby clothes to see how does it hold up to that kind of stain. And it really did a great job. So I was really, really pleased with the way things turned out. I think this one goes together. Now another suggestion on how to handle urine odors is to add dryer sheets with baking soda when you throw them in the dryer. And so one suggestion is the Arm & Hammer baking soda line, because you've got baking soda in those, or if those aren't available in your area, you can make your own simply by taking a washcloth and wetting it, and then putting some baking soda on it, and then throwing that in the dryer with the clothes, and that should pretty much take care of the odor. So that's an additional thing you do after you've already washed them in, you've already done your soaking in your cold water and vinegar, and then you've washed them as usual. You can either add a cup of, half a cup of vinegar to the wash cycle, or add a half a cup of vinegar to the final rinse cycle, and then you can also add some baking soda dryer sheets when you throw them in the dryer, and that should be helpful as well. So that's how you handle urine odor. Laundry challenge number 2 comes from a woman that works in a restaurant. She feels like she smells like a French fry even when she's not at work. And cooking odors, grease odors, are more of a challenge than urine. And the reason for that is that the cooking odors, well, with cooking odors, you get like little grease particles in the air from frying, and then those grease particles get embedded into the fibers of the clothing, and they're just difficult to get out. So what you can do with those is, wait a minute, who's tired? Not me. There should be some pants for this one. This one. Because it's got the little owls on it. So yeah, okay. I almost missed that. Look at all these pajamas. All of these right here. These are just pajamas. So you get those grease fibers that settle into the fibers of the clothing, and then this is what happens. So you wash the clothes as usual, and then you wear them, and then your body temperature kind of warms up the clothing as you have it on, and then it heats up those embedded grease fibers, and then you've got the cooking odor back. So here's a suggestion. Take 1/4 cup of Dawn dish soap, 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide, and 1 cup of lemon scented ammonia. And then you want to wash the clothes on the hottest cycle permitted according to the garment care label. So here's how you do it. You would fill the washer up. And then add the Dawn dishwashing liquid, the peroxide, and the lemon scented ammonia. Then you would put the clothes in and push the clothes down. Make sure they're completely submerged in the water, and let them soak for about 20 minutes. And you don't want to add your regular detergent now. This is just your soak cycle. So you let them soak for about 20 minutes, and then you start the cycle and just let it process as it normally would. Once that cycle ends, then you wash them again, only this time you add your laundry detergent and your fabric softener if that's when you add it or whatever. But after you've washed it the first time, or run it through the first time with the peroxide, the dish soap, and the ammonia, then you wash it in your regular laundry detergent and add whatever additives you normally do. And that should take care of the odor. Now here's another suggestion, and it's pretty simple and easy to do. You can wash the clothes as you normally would, but this time use a heavy-duty laundry detergent like Tide or Persil. And you can boost the cleansing powder of those two products by adding either a cup of baking soda or a 1/2 cup of borax. That should take care of the odor, and the products are pretty friendly to your high efficiency washers. So that should work out pretty good too. So now here's a question for you. What are your biggest laundry challenges? Tell me about it in the comment section below, and maybe in the next Laundro chat, I'll be providing a solution for your laundry problem. Well, this is it. I'm all done. This is the last little piece that I have to fold. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up by hitting the like button. And just so you know, I've raised 3 children, and I've managed a home for more than 45 years. That means I've done a lot of laundry, I've cooked a lot of meals, and I have kissed a lot of boo-boos. So if you want to learn more about running a household, then subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of the TNT community. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying goodbye. I'll see you in the next video. Now, one of the questions that I thought people might have, even though this is not related to laundry, is how come there's always like a little CD player on the counter in my kitchen? Well, when I'm cooking or cleaning or folding laundry, I am often listening to books on CD. And I just finished Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. I also recently finished 2 by James Patterson. And these particular 2, he collaborated with another author. And usually when I find one of my favorite authors that write with someone else, I usually hate it because it's just different. But these 2 were on point. I mean, I couldn't tell that he was working with anyone else. They were perfect. One of them was called The Murder Game, and the other one was The Murder Book. The Murder Game, and the other one was The Black Book. They were both amazing. So I suggest you head for your local library and pick them up. What I'm listening to right now is called Cavenden Hall is what it is. What I'm listening to right now is called Cavenden Hall. And there are 4 in this particular series. And so I am just on book 1. So that's how I keep myself occupied when I'm cleaning, cooking, or doing laundry. See you later.
Smells good.
It does smell good. It smells really, really fresh. And it has a nice, light fragrance.
Yeah, I like that. I don't
smell.
think I've ever even seen this before.
Well,
in
I didn't
stores.
even hear about it
Yeah,
until I
it's
was trying to find something to replace the whisk.
They smell great. and
Yeah, it was
guess
fun.
it'll
Can I
smell
get a
good.
child has 50,000 pairs of pajamas?
Oh yeah, this is only a portion. This was just
smells
only
good.
that week's pajama, or a week, or we probably about a week and a half.